Hi, Jason here. I'm not generally a big fan of unboxing videos, but I'm gonna do one because I think these are just the coolest thing. So that light doesn't really catch it. We gotta drop it back down. Now, we'll just let that go. These are LED recessed lights from Torchstar, 3-inch, 10 watt, 5 CCT, which means I have 5 color temperatures to choose from pretty yellow, like incandescent, up to 5,000 Kelvin, I think, which is basically getting close to daylight. Thing that I love about these is they are so tiny and they gimbal, and the gimbal isn't visible. So I'll show you what I mean by that. It's a 580 lumens, rated for 50,000 hours, and I paid $66 for this set of 4. So I'll go ahead and open this up and take a look. I've looked around for products like this, and like if you look at, well, the major brands out there that do this, that do things with this much versatility, they are 150, 250, as low as 100. I think the closest thing I found to this was made by Dal, D-A-L. I think that's right, and it was $100.77, and it did not gimbal, and it wasn't as pretty, and the trim wasn't as slim. So there's your user manual. We can throw that away. There are templates. Do not throw those away. And here is our light fixture. So this is really a bad idea to use this from this angle, isn't it? You know what? I'm going to move this to the other side, so the light can shine down where the camera is. You can tell I don't do this much. So there's our light fixture. You know something interesting. This is the second box of these I've opened, and the first box I opened did not have this plastic around the light on the bottom side. It did have the covers like this, still affixed on all of them, but it didn't have that plastic. Whatever. It's got a zip tie that's holding back the clips. I'm going to leave that on until I get ready to install these, because once you let go of that, these clips want to snap back, and they're not on a spring where they're easy to retract again. You know what? I'll cut it. I'll grab a cutter and cut it so you can see the whole thing. So there's the light. It's very deep. This is not a shallow mount. Now here's the inverter box. So this is going to take your 120 in, just off whatever Romex you're running off of, neutral, ground, and hot. There are wire caps in there, and yeah, these little push-in connectors that like Halo's coming with, yeah, they're fine, but I can't get them back out again once I push them in there. They're stuck. I have to cut the wire. So I prefer wire nuts. They've been the standard for, I don't know, a long time, as long as I've been alive, and I'm going to stick with them. So on the side here we have 5,000, 4,000, 3,500, 3,000, and 2,700. And some 5 CCTs that you get will have like 27, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, and not have 3,500. And I personally think 3,500 is the sweet spot. I think 3,000 is too yellow, and I think 4,000 is too white, too bordering on blue. And I like 3,500 myself. So that's the box. And when you drill the hole this big, that easily slides up in it, sits up in your ceiling. Then you're just gonna attach this together. There are a million videos of people putting in wafer lights on the internet, on YouTube. So I'll probably still do one of putting one of these in, but these are not wafer lights. These can't go anywhere. You do have to make sure you have enough clearance above. So just keep that in mind. It says suitable for damp locations, so you could use this in a bathroom above the shower. And then I'm going to grab cutters real quick so I can show you the way that gimbals. So you see the way those just sprung back at me. Take that off. Take the plastic off. And there's your fixture. So you can rotate it. And once you have it in the ceiling and it sits like this, if you want the light to go this way, you're going to rotate back away. If you want the light to go straight down, you just put it straight back down. If you want to rotate it, you just turn it. Easy, easy, easy. These guys, I've put one of these in the ceiling already with the zip tie still on it. Like I said, the other box that I got didn't come with the bag over it, so I didn't have to cut that off. I put it in just like this with the zip tie still on it, and just that held into my ceiling just fine. And it's really flush, and that trim is teeny tiny. You do need to do this with a hole saw, not with a drywall knife. At least that's my opinion. And a 3-inch hole saw is perfect. I bought a 3-inch off Amazon with a dust shield for $10, and it's been absolutely clutch. So there's what you get. And to show you what it looks like when it's on, I have one of the ones that I've already unboxed from the other box. So this, and it's been providing the light for this video. So now it's no longer providing the light for the video. When it shines a spot, it shines a spot. It's got hard edges, and I like that. Okay, a little soft, but pretty hard, almost like a projector housing in a car. So that is what I wanted. The only thing that I wish that these had that they don't have, I guess I can put that back up here. I'll have my light back for the video. The only thing these don't have that I wish that they had is dim to warm. If they were a dim to warm, if you could use a dimmer and as you turn it down, it would start at 3,500 and then dim down to something in the 2,200, 2,300 range for evenings, it would be perfect. But the only lights I've been able to find that are a deep regress, gimbal, and 3-inch and 5 CCT and dim to warm are upwards of $150. They're like $66 for the light engine, and then they're like $30 for the mount, and then it's another $30 for the trim ring and another $30 for the lens. And once you count it all up per fixture, you're going up to somewhere in the $250 per fixture realm, 150 to 200. So these are 15 bucks each when you buy a 4-pack. This is what I'm using. So that's it. That's the Torchstar, let's see, LED recessed light, 3-inch, 10-watt, 5 CCT, anti-glare, narrow trim downlight. It doesn't say gimbal anywhere in there, but it is a gimbal, and that's what makes it so valuable to me. Buy them if you like them. I'll put this on the internet. Have a great day.